Hi guys, this is video number 7. We're going to start off by checking your homework from yesterday. Today should be Thursday for you guys. So page 156, get out your red pencil, colored pencil, whatever, and I'll go through like we normally do. I'll give you the subject, the verb, the predicate adjective, and I'll tell you if there's any prepositional phrases. So, number 1. Shoes are black. Black is your PA. Number 2, tarts taste sweet. Sweet is the PA. Number 3, hair had been. You have a verb phrase, so both words should be underlined twice. Kinky is the PA. Number 4, pickle tastes sweet. Predicate adjective, because you can replace the word taste with is. The pickle is sweet. So that means taste is a linking verb. Number 5, voice seems hoarse is your predicate adjective, and you do have a prepositional phrase from yelling. Number 6, man remained silent is your PA. Number 7, drawer is full is your PA, of old clothes, prepositional phrase. Number 8, face appears swollen, PA. Number 9, horn sounds loud. Loud is your PA, not the word to. Number 10, dog grew excited is your PA. Again, you can replace the word grew with is. The dog is excited, so you know that that's one of your linking verbs. And then prepositional phrase, by the stranger's voice. All right. So each thing should be one X, one for the subject, one for the verb, one for the PA, and then one for each of the prepositional phrases. So you have 32 possible points on that one. So take your minus number from 32. Okay, so each subject is 1 point, each verb, each PA, and each prepositional phrase. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with page 157. Thumb was feeling. So again, we've got a helping verb with our verb. So was feeling, both underlined twice. Numb, PA. Number 2, edge is sharp. Of that knife is your prepositional phrase. Number 3, foot became enlarged. And again, became kind of sounds like an action, but we can put the word is in there. Foot is enlarged, okay? And then from the spider bite, prepositional phrase. Number 4, waitress appeared upset, PA. Again, waitress is upset. By the customer's remark, prepositional phrase. Number 5, riverbed is dry. 6, hair is blonde. 7, you start with a prepositional phrase after the argument. Ladies were friendly is your PA. Number 8, socks had become. Got a verb phrase there, and then holy with an E in it, so that means the kind that has holes in it, okay? PA. Number 9, again, we start with a prepositional phrase throughout the winter. Walks had remained. Okay, verb phrase, had remained. Icy is your PA. Last one, finger became sore, and then around the joint would be prepositional phrase. So again, one for each subject, one for each verb. So if you didn't have the whole verb, if it was a verb phrase, then that's wrong. One for each PA, so that would be 30, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prepositional phrases. So you could have 36 points on this one. So minus number, counting each thing separately, okay? All right, once you're done with that, you can unpause and keep going here. I want to tell you a little bit what you're going to do today, kind of today and tomorrow. So this is over pages 158 and 159 in your book. And the first thing I want to talk about is comparatives, okay? That's when you're comparing two things. All right, so I could say Ian is taller than Seth. Okay, I'm comparing two people or two things. Usually, if my adjective, tall, is one syllable or sometimes two, I just add ER. Okay, stronger, taller, things like that. If it has 3 syllables or more, I'm going to use the word more instead of ER, and sometimes with 2 syllables. So the ones that have 2 syllables, like funny, well, do we say funnier or more funny? You kind of have to stop and think about it, and pretty much you're going to rely on what you're used to hearing, and hopefully you hear it right. So, but if it's a longer word, a longer adjective, that like, well, special is special, it's 2 syllables, but that one we never say specialer, we say more special. All right, so most of these you're going to do okay on because pretty much you guys use these words correctly. So if it's comparing 2 things, you're going to use ER at the end of your adjective or the word more. All right, that's step 1. Step 2 is what we call the superlative, and that's when we're comparing 3 or more. Okay, Ian is the tallest boy in the class. Okay, I'm comparing him to all the boys in the class. So I would use tallest. So instead of using the ER like we did here for stronger, we would say strongest. Or instead of saying more special, now we would say most special because it's more than 2 things. Okay, and again, you guys do this pretty much naturally because you just grow up doing it. You don't really have to think about the rules. So hopefully you won't have to think too hard on these. Now, one other note here at the bottom in green, some of our words don't follow that rule. And pretty much you guys are used to this. You know, don't say gooder or goodest. You say better and best. We don't say badder and baddest. We say worse or worst. Sometimes you do use them, but we shouldn't say baddest, okay, or goodest. So those are your 2 exceptions to following this rule. But if you notice, better still ends in ER, like my comparative. Best is my EST, like my superlative. They just don't sound anything like the word good, okay? So when you do your homework today, you're going to do page 160 and 161. And what it's going to have you do, it'll say write the comparative form. So it's comparative. What's it end in? Hopefully you said it. ER, or you have the word more in front of it. If it says do the superlative, what's it going to end in? Okay, EST, or you'll have the word most. So if you look at the example on page 160, it says give the comparative form of the word beautiful. So since it's comparative, that means we're going to use ER or more. So is it correct to say beautifuler or more beautiful? Well, that one we can go by the rule because it's 3 syllables. So it has to be more beautiful because that's a long adjective. All right, and that's all you're going to write in the blank just like they did. It does say if you need to, you could look at a dictionary. Most of these you can probably do without doing that. When you look at page 161, it's going to be the exact same thing. So page 60 or 160 and 161, you're deciding comparative, 2 people, use ER or the word more. Superlative, it's going to be 3 or more, use EST or most. All right, I'll be back tomorrow to check that and see how you did. Have a great day, guys. And actually, today's Thursday when you're watching this, so we'll be Zooming at 1 o'clock, either after you watch this or we just got done Zooming. So, see you later. Bye-bye.